Sorry, I've just turned the light off because I didn't think that it was going to be making an impact, and that happened just when I turned the screen on. Anyway, let's get started. I'll just ignore that light, and hopefully you just ignore that I just ran away from the screen. Okay, so let's get started with our exercises. We're going to work on our arms a fair bit today, and then a little bit of core as usual. So we have our ankles, knees and hips on top of one another, shoulders away from the ears, hands onto your lower abdominals. Let's take a breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Good morning. In through the nose. Out, you're feeling your tummy move in towards the spine. Yo te recomiendo llevar algo, right? So keeping the shoulders relaxed, hands come a bit higher. In through the nose and sighing out. Do one more like that, breath in. Exhaling and bring the arms down. Inhale, arms rising up. Just come in and see what you've written. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms coming forward. I am keeping sane, thank you, and well. Exhale to the side. I hope that both of you are keeping sane and well too. Exhale and bring the arms down to the front. Inhale, coming up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale and arms come to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. So sane, in fact, that I'm considering not sending Alba back to school. She's not driving me crazy enough. Come down, bring the arms down, but she wants to go to school. Say hi, Maury. Hi, Ronette.
Hi, Maury. Hi, Ronette.
Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. They're going to head off soon to the primary school to feed the chickens. Yeah. Inhale, arms up. And then we're coming down a little bit further, arms coming down. And again, so just the arms moving, keeping the legs down where they are. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhaling out to the side. Ana, ven a saludar a Maury y Ronit. Inhala, ven acá. Saluda, dile hola Ronit. Hola Maury. Okay, then have a look at the tummy and down. Bailando, bailando. Ah, exhale out. Inhala. Tienes que llevar a hacer pipí, Ramiro, antes que te vas. Okay, so we're going to come up and just get into a few different balance exercises, and then we're going to get stuck into some arm exercises. So we're going to just pick up our opposite foot, place the hip and heel together, and then just bring your arm across, behind I should say, and try and hold on to your opposite elbow. Just relax the shoulders down always. Ana, luego alejate de ahí. Los cables, yo no quiero que estés cerca de los cables. Ya, Pepe, van a hacer pipí. Si quieres ver las gallinas, anda con... Adiós, mami. Adiós. ¿Puedes llevarla despacio? No, rápido. 2 more breaths. Then we're going to move this foot to the side and then bring our arms up high. So we're in our start. She went over to her play box, but the play box is near where the cables are for the internet connection and the modem and all of that, and I just think that if she's near there, it might make the reception go better. 2 more. Now bring the legs together, bring the arms down, and we'll just do the other side. So placing the hip and heel together. Shoulders stay relaxed. Amor, no llevas queso. Porque yo voy a hacer queso en los panes después. No quiero que se coman demasiado queso. Keep relaxing the shoulders as we do the breathing. Okay, so feet come back together, bring the arms down. We're going to hold on to your knee. Right knee to start with, shoulders stay relaxed. Think about drawing your belly in. And now if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, your arms come underneath and you extend your legs forward and then your arms come out. A bit of a tightening sensation through your quad, yeah? And bring it on in, lower it down. Wrap your fingers around the upper side. Relax the shoulders. I've got a really stiff upper back on the right hand side. Must have slipped back. Now bring the hands underneath, lengthen through, and then bring the arms out. Cramping almost, isn't it? Bring it on in, lower it down, Then we're just going to do our tree pose before we make our way down to do push-ups, and then some other exercises in between each lot of push-ups. So hands to the heart, third eye, or we lift. ¿Por qué la hablas, Ana? ¿Qué quieres que estás hablando? Two more breaths. Now bring the arms down, change to the other side. So digging the heel in, open the knee really out, hands to heart, third eye, or we lift. Now if you're feeling good with this stretch or balance, you can look up.
You're coming up.
Few more breaths. They're monsters. Not enough to want me to send her to school. So we're going to move the screen down. I'm just going to move that a little bit, and we'll get into our first lot of push-ups. So each lot of push-ups we're going to do for about 20 minutes. We're going to do 20 in each round. The reason I'm not putting the screen down too far is because we're going to be on our knees as well. So I don't want you to have my head cut off. Now, I would recommend being on your knees for the whole time. For the beginner version, when you do your knees on your push-ups on your knees, you can have your hips staying up high. This is the beginner version, and you're just dropping down low. But we're going to get into the intermediate level. What you want to think about in this one is taking your right arm up higher, your left arm down lower. We're doing 20. So inhale down, exhale lift. So if you're in the beginner level, you've still got the right arm up, left arm down. Inhale lower, exhale lift. Keep bracing the belly too. Halfway through this first round. And you're still going straight down and up. You're not putting weight into one arm more than the other, but because one arm's up high, it's working harder than the one that's down low. At least that's the one I feel. A few more. Do 2 more because I did lose count. Sorry, but we definitely didn't do less. All right, so come up onto your knees, and we're going to do an active recovery. So you've got your arms crossed, and you're going to move back, exhaling, keeping your hips pushing forward. So inhale as you come center, exhale as you move it back. Inhale as you come center, exhale and back. So this is working your tummy, it's working your back, it's working your quads, it's working your glutes. But more importantly, it's giving your arms a bit of a break. Remember which arm's crossed over, because when we do it later, cross the other arm over. Algo sigue adentro. Ana, ¿puedes apagar la pared donde te pide que tú aprendiste antes? Gracias. Okay, this next one's going to go back and just hold. Va a ser una puerta. And we're going to just go side to side. Other side. Sí, por favor. No, deja papi hacerlo. Deja papi hacerlo. Aquí no. You can't see her, but she's completely flattened. Legs to the side. All right, come back up. And we're going for round 2. So round 2 now, in the beginner level, your legs come in a bit narrow. The left arm is up, the right arm's down, just going straight down with your chest, keeping the bottom up. Or come with me to the intermediate. Inhale lower, exhale and rise. Inhale down, exhale lift. Pasa por aquí este pueden ver un elefante. Pasa por aquí, hace una vuelta. Pasa, pasa, pasa.
That was an elephant.
Closing in on the halfway mark. Ah, no tenía sala entrada.
No, aquí.
Feeling that top arm burn, I hope.
Okay, Mom.
Hi, morning everyone.
Bye.
4 more, come on, strong, strong. They leave the elephant. Yellow over. Last one. Alright, good job. Coming up onto your knees. Cross the other arm over this time. Move on back, exhale. Solo van es regresando uno, ¿no? ¿Recuerdas? Okay. Okay. We can do a longer class if they're going to be away longer. If you want that, I'll make it a little bit longer today. 2 more. Sí, lo haré. Y tú puedes hacerlo después. This one, go back and hold it back, keep the belly braced, and then we're going side to side again. Inhale to the center, exhale to the side. One more each way. Alright, bring yourselves up, lower the arms down, and we're going for round 3 of the push-ups. So this round is a tricep push-up, probably the most challenging of all of them. So with the tricep push-ups, you've got your arm in narrow. So the beginner version looks like this. You're just pushing your body down, keeping your elbows touching your waist, and then come up. So chaqueta debe estar. Paraba ahí. I don't think they're ever going to leave. So bring the elbows in close, keeping them in close the whole time. Inhale down, exhale lift. If it's too hard for you to go all the way down, don't go all the way down. Halfway down is fine. So that's 10. Can't talk much, I hurt. Last 3 and I'll give you a stretch. Alright, push yourself back, have a stretch here in the child's pose, and then I'll give you a tricep stretch too. Okay, so bring our arms back, have a bit of a stretch. And then come to the other side for the stretch. And we're going to continue some triceps without the push-up, just on our knees though, so it's working your back as well as the triceps a little bit. So tip forward from your hips. Your feet are automatically want to come up. Your arms are going back, you're keeping them narrow. And then push up, just like that. Relax the shoulders. Por favor, no deja la puerta abierta. Chao, Ana. Cuidado con los carros, por favor. No, gracias. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on up. Good. So we're going to get into our 4th round of push-ups, and this round is going to just be a bit of a more fun round to do. we've got movement in our arms. So we're going to inhale as I'll show you the beginner version. You inhale as you step down, exhale as you bring it in, then you inhale, step down, exhale and bring it back up. So we're changing sides, going side to side. Ciao. Step one way, inhale, exhale and bring it up. Inhale down, and inhale down. So we'll keep going like that. Excuse me. So we're getting close to the halfway mark on this one. So this is now 10. Keep it going. Gumtree is a pretty amazing, what would you call it? Buying and selling or searching app. I did this thing for the Royal Melbourne Home Lottery where you have to buy tickets and you can potentially win a house, which of course I didn't win the house. It was for my girls more than anything, you know, I'm happy with my house. But I won this $100 barbecues galore gift voucher, which as a person that doesn't really eat meat, it was kind of ironic that I win a barbecue voucher. I'll do 2 more. I think I've probably done over, but you know, 1 more. Okay, come on back. So I win this $100 voucher from there, and I think I'm not going to use it, bring the arms forward, so I'll sell it for less. So I've said I put on Gumtree, I'll sell it for $80, so somebody basically gets $20 for nothing. And I get a message from somebody saying to me, I'll give you $70 for it, and can you send it to me in Adelaide? Like, no, it doesn't work like that. So I decided I'm just going to keep it. I'll get some outdoor furniture and I'll just have to pay the rest. But yeah, some people are pretty cheeky, I reckon. A few more. Anna's completely toilet trained. She has been for a while now, which is lovely. And so I wanted to sell her change table. So I had that listed for $50. Take this back and hold. Now bring the arms back and pulse them back. And so the guy that rang me said, oh, can I give you 40? I said, all right, 45. And he goes, no, 40. And he comes over and he saw me with 2 kids. He goes, oh, 2 children. All right, I'll give you 45. Anyway, a few more. 4, 3, 2, and bring it in. So guess what? 1 more round of push-ups. You're already at 80. So you only have 20 more and we're going to get to 100 push-ups. And this is just your normal push-up. So if you're feeling strong, Maury, and you want to be on your toes, Maury, then by all means do it on your toes. For the beginner level, your arms are out wider, keeping the bottom up, just going down and lifting up. Otherwise, you're on your knees, or I might even go for the toe version. Just 20, I'll probably hop down when I need to. So good because it's like a plank as well. So you're working your core. Halfway there. Feeling warm. Oh, keep it going. Last one. Oh, have a stretch. Ooh, heart rate definitely gone up. I feel a lot hotter in my face. That's the benefit of those the full push-ups. If you've just done 100 push-ups, give yourselves a little clap and then come and roll over. Give our arms a mini break. More than a mini break. I'll get a bit of a break now, a bit of a release as we get into some abs. And we'll get our heart rate down at the same time. So chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders lifted, breath in, peel up, exhale. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, rise it up. Did you see when Ramiro came onto the screen, he was wearing shorts? Did you notice that? He's nuts. He goes out like like he's still living in the Galapagos. It's cold. But he likes to show off his legs, obviously. He's got good legs. I'd change legs with him. We often joke about that. Keep it going. Do 2 more and then we're going to make it smaller. So as you come up, you're exhaling, halfway back, and then rise again. So you're checking out your tummy, making sure that when you're breathing out, stomach's moving in. Now tomorrow morning, if you're interested, I'm going to do sort of not a stretch, but it's like a yoga style instead of Pilates. You'll obviously work the core still, but we'll be doing sun salutations, some warriors, a little bit of all of that. 4 more. And then we're going to go even smaller, team. So exhale up to the sticking point, and then a centimetre back. Heels are staying down, right? Look at the tummy move down as you're breathing out. So crucial to do that. Just 4 more. So hold this one up and bring the arms forward. Keep the shoulders relaxed and then just slowly roll yourselves up. Keeping the heels down if you can. Hold on if you need to underneath. And as soon as you get up, you're sitting tall. Coming back halfway. We're going to bring our legs up. We're going to bring our arms in and we're going to do a cross. So you're moving from the waist. If you don't want to do the leg kick, you can keep the feet down and just do the rotation with the waist. But no strain in your neck here. Just a few more. And stop, feet back down. Don't sit tall. And then gently we're going to take our way back. Try not to drop, please. Super slow. Have a mini break. Arms and legs away. Stretch it long. Now we're going to get into some lower belly while we're here. It's a long sequence. You've got a pointed toe. Your legs are up straight. Your legs are also together. Each position we're going to hold for about 8 to 10 breaths. So trying to keep the legs straight as you can. Whatever level of flexibility you have in your body. Now flex your feet. I've mentioned that my family and I do some dancing every night. Last night we did crazy dancing. We're putting on music that I used to listen to when I go to the clubs. So we were out there, we were dancing. It was so much fun. The girl didn't work when we got to Anna. She just thought it was fun and sat on us. Open the legs out a little bit wider now, keeping the flexed foot and keeping the legs up straight. Keeping this going. Now keeping the separation, keeping the straight leg, add a pointed toe. This is all about your lower abs. So if you feel like your legs are taking over the work, you've got to really physically contract in your gut a little bit more and keep pushing the weight down into your fingers. Okay, so legs, angle them away, straight legs, separated, pointed toes. That angle makes it a whole lot harder, right? You can do it with a bent knee if you need. Flex the feet. We haven't done this sequence for a while, and gee, it feels it. So zip the legs up. I'm going to take my headband off. It's warmer now. So flex feet. Angle the legs. Legs are together. Now point the toes. This is it. Oh, it's hard. Three more breaths. Pull it in. Whew. How hard was that? Roll yourself up and have a seat. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in a combination of some boat poses and some tabletops, and so they're going to give your arms a bit more of a workout too. We're going to start with the tabletops, give our abs a bit of a break. So you can have your fingers towards you, out or back, whatever feels right for you. Bend your legs in and then push your hips up. Shoulders, drive them through. So you've got your feet underneath your knees. This one's not going to do any movement, just staying nice and still. And after all those push-ups we did, your arms are probably going to feel like this is a bit of a stretch as well as a workout. So boat pose, let's ease our way down, bringing our legs forward, bringing our arms forward, tipping back. This one's just staying still as well. Getting the contraction in the tummy working, dropping the shoulders back. Ramiro and I have had a bet. It was my weather forecast that I checked out, said it wasn't going to rain today. It was going to rain, he's the one says it wasn't. So I'll be very curious as to whether it rains when they're out. He did end up taking the umbrellas though, so that's at least something for the kids to cover themselves with. Two more. Now I'm going to give you a mini stretch in between. So just flex your feet and come forward. And this will be a nice release in through your back. Now I don't want you to drop your head down and fold yourself from your upper body. The bend comes from the lower body, the back, and then your legs benefit as well. Two more breaths there. Okay, so we're going to come back out of that, bending the legs again. We're going for another tabletop, but this time it's going to have a little bit more pressure on your wrists because the legs are going to be moving. So all they're going to be doing is extending long from the knee. So breath in, not both, one at a time. Bring it in and then change. But as you bring the leg back in, you reset, pushing that hip back up. Bottom lifts. Strong in those arms. You might feel a little bit of shaking going on. Four more. You can do it. Don't give up. And lower your bottom down. Don't sit too tall. Bring the legs away. Arms come up. And then we're just going back a little bit more. We're going to go side to side with our arms. So exhale to the side. Inhale, bring it in. And then go the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, inside. Inhale, center. And then the other way. That's really stretching that part of my back that's hurting. Anna's done well the last 2 nights sleeping in her bed. She hasn't called me until after midnight, so that's been great. But my back suffered sometime during the night last night. Not my back, my upper, the shoulder blade. Do one more. And then come forward for a stretch. This time we'll just bring one leg in and forget about it. And this should be easy to come down into your stretch. But ooh, should feel a nice tight sensation underneath your leg. Ronette, have you still been studying your Italian online or some way whatsoever? Let me know how it's going. Change to the other side. As for me with my girls, like I've said a couple of times, I just don't know if I want to send Alba back to school. She knows that it's coming and she wants it. I just don't know. I'll keep thinking the next few days whether or not. Keep looking at the cases. Okay, come on up again. And we're going for another tabletop, and this one again is weight on your arms. They're probably shaking a little bit because of all those push-ups, and they're going to continue shaking now because this time our legs are coming straight. We're lifting up. We're just holding this one still. Drive your shoulder blades together to lift your chest up higher. If you need to, you can have your legs bent if this is too intense. What you don't want to do in these tabletops is let your head drop back like this. It's not good for you. So just driving the hips up, you can just keep looking at your belly, seeing that contraction when you're breathing out. My right arm seems to be shaking a little bit more than my left. Do you feel that? One arm's maybe giving you a bit more grief? Who knows? 2 more. So gently ease yourselves down, bend the legs in, keep your body back, arms come forward. Now this is lower belly time. So take one leg up, kicking, then the other leg, and then listen now, double leg if you can. Single legs, one on each side. Straight backs, double leg kick. Now if it feels like it's too much in your back, stay with the single, or you have the option to hold on underneath, or even have your arms back for a bit of a support. Double leg if you can. Single, single, double, that's what we're doing. That reminds me of aerobics when I used to teach freestyle. Single, single, double. I used to do that. You freestylers out there, you know what I'm talking about. Do it again. So single, and the double. One more round after this. Getting you right into those deep core abs, right? Double it up. And come through, have a stretch, back to the double leg out. Ooh, feels good. So like I said earlier, because they've gone out and they probably won't be back until about past, I might just continue the class a little bit longer than usual. Usually I finish around the 45-minute mark. It will take a minute. We'll go a little bit longer today. No point feeling rushed, and hopefully you're not feeling rushed. And if you aren't, that's all right. Sign off when you need to, and then just come back and do more when you can. So we're going to get into our table again. So hands are back. This one, it's going to have movement. So again, your arm's going to feel sore. You can have a bent leg or you can keep it straight. You're going to step legs out side to side. So inhale, step. Exhale, bring it in. Change sides. Inhale, step. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, step. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, step. So this is not only benefiting your arms, you'll feel it in your glutes. You feel the tightening of your glutes to keep you in that position without you dropping down. Oh, my right arm is definitely giving me more grief. One more each way. And sit down, don't have a break though. Keep your body on the angle, bend the legs back in. Arms come forward. And we're going to bring the elbows in. They're going to stay here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, push forward. Inhale, elbows in. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Inhale, bring them in. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale up. Forward we go. Bring them in. Lower it down. A few more. Really, we need these breaths. I'm not exaggerating with them. They're beneficial. They get your core working harder than if you didn't do them. And you're at home, you don't need to be self-conscious. In the gym, you might feel like, I don't want to make noise breathing, even though I'm always doing it. Do it now. When those gyms open up, you'll be happy for all of this. And bring it down. Good job. Come and have a stretch again. Single leg once more. Don't know when the gyms will be allowed to open up in Victoria. They say it's happening with the stage 2, but see how the cases go. But I have received an email from Fitness First for those of you who are my members there. And classes will definitely look different. They will be shorter. There'll be more break between to clean. And there'll be less capacity as well. And definitely less classes that make you sweat. Change legs, please. So they don't want to have increased risk of contamination, I guess you could say, infection. And I assume that we'd still have to bring our own mats and towels. I don't know, maybe not. They didn't mention that in the email. So we're just doing one more tabletop. We're doing one more boat pose. And you'll be happy to know that your wrists are going to have a break in this, but your shoulders, your arms not. So you're actually coming onto your elbows. And you're going to lift off. You might need to bend one leg to push yourselves off, or you might be able to use both heels. Staying here. 2 more, and then we're going to get into a boat pose again, and we're doing the same boat pose we started with. So bending down, come on up, bring the legs in, arms in, and it's a cross twisting. It's not the crisscross that we do when we're on our back, but it's pretty crisscrossy. Just 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, then we have a stretch again. All right, both legs down, through to the stretch, into our stick pose. It's gotten darker. I'm going to win my bet. It's going to rain. Poor kids. They don't actually care. Kids love being in the rain. And to be honest, I like being in the rain if it's hot weather. Okay, so we're going to do just a couple more ab exercises lying on our back, and then we're going to flip over and do some planks. So your arms are going to get a bit of a break, but they're going to feel it later when we get into our planks because they're fatigued from all the other exercises we've done. So feet together, chin tucks in the chest. I might move here so you can see me better. Exhale, rising up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale and lift. It's gotten darker. I probably shouldn't have turned that light out. Doesn't matter. Exhale, rise up. It's our basic abdominal strength, and as we do them so often, you know what you're doing. Remember, as you lift up, you're seeing your tummy move down. So coming up as you exhale, then inhale halfway back, and then rise again. Do 2 more. And then we're going to go even smaller. So come up, exhaling, centimetre back, and then rise again. Feel that tightening, feel that contraction. I'm not going to do the same lower belly exercise we did before, so don't worry about that. I don't think mine could. Hold it up, breath in. We're super slow, rolling up. Don't know why it felt so hard. Maybe because we haven't done it for so long, or maybe because I did legs the last 2 days in class. Who knows? But hopefully it felt bad for you too, in a good way. So bringing yourself back, holding on to this imaginary rope. But the rope is not going to be coming down one at a time like we usually do. The rope's swinging. So you're going to be swinging, but then you're sort of slipping. So you're moving down the rope as you're swinging until you get back down. And relax your upper body. Have a quick stretch, in fact, for the lower too, before we get into some lower abdominals here. I've moved myself back, so you should be able to see the legs, no problem. Bending at your knee. It's very dark, isn't it? We're going to just do some leg floating away. Then we're changing to the other side. And because you're doing one at a time, there's more control, which means that the leg can probably come closer towards the mat. However, if you feel that this is making your back curve and you're feeling any tension in your back, then please take that foot up on a higher angle. I'll show you what so the leg just goes up a little bit higher, and that's a bit safer for the back. Otherwise, continue with me in these extended ones. you want more, head and shoulders lift. We twist. This is our crisscross, the real crisscross. The one where we're seated in the boat pose. Attach the waist too, but it's not called crisscross. And I don't know what name it's called because I've made it up. This one is officially the crisscross though, in terms of Pilates talk. Most of the exercises we do are a bit of a sway from traditional Pilates exercises. They're things that I've obviously invented from years of experience with other classes as well, but I know that they're all Pilates in terms of getting the core contraction, working with control and breath. 4 more. So hopefully no instructors out there are trying to rob Martha style. Yeah. Bring the knees in and roll it up. That's the one reason I would want to take down the channel once the gyms go back to normal, but I will keep it for people that are overseas and definitely don't have the option to go to the gym at the moment. Right, so we're going to flip over. We are going to do planks now. Why not? Our abs have been working and we might as well just keep working them while we can. Apologies for the arms, they are going to feel it, but let's keep going. Feet together, hands underneath your shoulders, shoulders away from the ears. This, when we do 100 push-ups and then get into our planks after, usually it's pretty hard, the arms shake if we do side push-ups, side planks. But I'm not going to go easy on you. Never do, never will. Maybe one day when I can't do it as much, but I doubt I'll still be teaching then anyway. 2 more. All right, so we're going to take one hand to the center, turn, stack, lift. This is my weak arm, so I'll be curious to see if it stays strong. It's not my weak arm, just today it feels like it's shaking more. So back to the center, just ease yourself there. Feet stick together, weight in the heels, shoulders relax them. Just know this is the end of our ab exercises. After this we'll get into some back before we make our way to standing. Okay, so as that one comes in, we turn, we stack, we lift, we elevate the hips, relaxing the shoulders. It's amazing it's day and it looks like night on the screen. It looks pretty dark in here. Looks like just before nightfall. So back to the center, please. Weights in our fingers rather than the wrists, so you're not feeling too much strain in your wrists that way. But pronto, very soon, we're coming onto our elbows, so they'll get a break there. Arms are definitely suffering. You're going to feel sore tomorrow and the next day. You'll probably be cursing me. But think about this. It's a good thing. Maybe I just need to do arm sessions more often. Come to the elbows. Warming back up, aren't we? So one elbow's coming in, we're turning, again we stack, we lift, we drive the hips up, we always relax the shoulders. Two more. Back to the center. We were out of eggs, so today after my morning walk I just went to the supermarket, my local supermarket, which I've been avoiding like the plague because it's so busy all the time. And like I've said many times, I only go shopping once a week and I don't go there because it's so busy. I go Sunday morning around 7:30, so I don't have to see people really. And I was pleased to see that it wasn't too busy. So go the other side, other elbow in, stacking and lifting. But I don't know why this is more busy, my local strip, than the shopping centre. People must think, oh, the shopping centre will be too busy, I don't want to go there. So they all come to the local one. But there's just so many people usually. 2 more. Then we're going to come to the centre plank to finish us strong before we get into some back exercises. Burn, baby, burn, hey? Arms, abs, so good. Wonderful work, toes down, knees apart, sit in between. Really think, wow, I've done a good job today. My abs have got my arms have got an absolute caning. My abs too. I'm sorry that the arms are not finished yet because they're going to be using some weight bearing when we do our back exercises. And that's where we're going now. We're going to be on all fours. So look, if the wrists are sore, make a fist behind your knuckles because we are going to have both arms down the whole time. They're not going to be moving. Righty. So one leg pushes away, nice point in the toe. You're going to lift the leg up, out, and then do a real controlled circle. Like I said, we're not moving our arms, so you can make a fist V on those knuckles. When you finish that next circle, I want you to stop high, flex your foot, and then reverse the circle around the other way. So instead of the pointed toe doing the circle one way, now we're doing the flex foot circling going the other way. Feeling that supporting glute, feeling that up the lower back. The arms are doing okay, I hope. Do one more complete circle. And now bring the leg in. And we're going to change to the other side. So we've got a pointed toe, lift it up and around away from you. Remember to make yourself nice and even on both arms. So nice strong horse stance that we're in. Relax the shoulders. Shouldn't be any tension in your body here whatsoever except for that glute and lower back. A few more circles like that. Keep on bracing in. When you finish this next one, hold it up, flex the foot, and then go the other way. So going in, down, and back up. Just getting a full body workout today. Doing some of the triceps as well. 4 more. Definitely arms was the focus today. Last one. And bring it on in. And I'm going to give you a stretch quickly before we stand up. So just bring one foot in and let's lie ourselves down on top of that heel. This should feel like a really nice release there. That will loosen out in through your glutes. And if you want more, you can just push your body up to a sort of an upright position here in this stretch. So after we do the other side, we'll make our way up to do balancing. So if you want to change through a down dog, join me, otherwise just switch to the other side anyway, that feels comfortable. So I'm going to push the leg back into the down dog, and then just sweep the other leg in and through, and then come on over it. Oh, I finally found my daughter's slipper. It's under the couch. I was looking for it yesterday. The other one's here. That's the reason for everything. This is the reason we had to do the clap. It's so low, I didn't think it would fit. Okay, so let's tuck our toe under, push back to down dog, and then just stay here. What we're going to do is we're going to keep our hands down, try and keep them flat onto the mat as long as possible, keeping your legs straight. Start to walk the legs, feels awkward, but try it, towards the hands Obviously, when you need to lift your palms up, do so. If you can keep your legs straight and have yourself in a forward fold, do that. I'm going to do what's an elephant sort of sway. So you're taking your arms to one side, exhaling, inhale, bring it center, and then other side. For those of you who have weaker backs, straight, bend your legs if you need. Swaying side to side. My daughters love Friday night. It's in the night that I'm letting them stay up later to watch movies. So bring it center, bend the knees, and apparently Shrek is on tonight, so they're excited. They saw the first part of Shrek last Friday night. Now they've got the second part tonight. Alrighty, so some balancing. So come on up, have a drink if you need one. Remember to keep your shoulders down. Now we did lots of stretching in our stick pose after we were doing our boat poses and our tabletops. So this should help us with the balance that we're going to get into now. Completely in the dark. That doesn't make much of a difference. So we're going to take our hand out to the side, lift your knee and take it out to the side. Now the key here is just to try and lift the knee up a little bit before you get your foot and then take the leg out. I've been doing it most classes, team, because I do really want to try and get better. And I'm sure you're feeling the improvement too in this balance. So bring it on in, lower it down. Let's take the other side up, take it out, pull it in, and then heel goes away. Can you believe it's daytime? It looks like I'm teaching a night class. This is ridiculous. Wow. Bring it on in, lower it down. I'm trying to see if it's raining. It's still not raining. He's going to beat me. Bring our right foot in, keeping the knees together. Left arm up. Stay there or tip through with me into your dancer's pose. Keep relaxing the shoulders back, but think long with the arms, strong with the leg. Gently come out of that one to change sides. Isn't balancing just so lovely to do to start and finish a session with? For me, it wouldn't be Pilates without balancing. Relax the shoulders, arms are straight, 4 more. So bring it up, we'll come into our floating half moon. We're stepping out onto our left foot, we're opening arms wide, and just lifting our leg up as high as it will go. As we work our way down, but don't touch down. Super straight leg. And bring it on up. Let's change. And bring it on in. Work. Let's do our tree pose, team, and then we'll do some lovely breathing exercises. You deserve it. Dig your heel in. Open the knee out. Core contracted. Hands stay at your heart. Find your third eye or we lift. Remember to relax the shoulders. And if you couldn't look up prior, you probably can now. So give it a go. Two more. So gently bring the arms down, releasing that foot to the other side. So get the heel dug in, keep the shoulders down. Hands can stay at your heart. Third eye will lift. Looking up if you can. So gently bring the arms down. We're going to take the legs out wider. Sink down into them. Inhale, arms up. Let it come down to the center. Lift it up. Now turn to the right. One arm on each side of the leg. Inhale up to the center. Then to the left. One arm on each side of your legs. Lift it up. Let it come down. Lift it up to the right. Up. Bring it on down. Bring it up. And then other side. Two more on each side. One more on each side, sorry. Really enjoy these breaths. You deserve them. Other side. And come on down, and we're going to give ourselves a stretch here. Twisting. I'll try and stretch out that stiff part in my shoulder. If you're heading to the shopping centre today or tonight, don't. But if you are, my husband will be working later on. He's doing a later shift, so go say hi. Bring it into the centre and zip the legs up. Show me your best dance. Good job, everybody. I'm glad that we could do a little bit extra class today. How much fun doing class. Even you're at your own home, you might be missing the gym or you might not be. I met somebody yesterday who is my student at the gym, but she's happy doing it this way. So, hey, let's keep going.